After what feels like an eternity of waiting, countless changes behind the scenes, and enough setbacks to fill a saga of its own, Red Sonja is finally carving her bloody path back to the big screen. Fans of sword and sorcery have reason to get excited. Goldwyn Films just unleashed the first official trailer, and it's every bit as fierce, bloody, and unapologetically pulpy as the legend demands. From the very first frames, the trailer makes its mission clear. This isn't some watered-down reimagining, it's the return of a true warrior. Matilda Lutz steps confidently into the role of the flame-haired heroine, donning the iconic chainmail bikini and wielding her sword with unflinching resolve. The trailer opens with a savage attack that leaves Sonja captured and chained, but only briefly. Within moments, the blood starts to flow, the swords clash, and the real show begins. What follows is a violent ballet of blade and muscle. Sonja fighting in grimy arenas, going head-to-head against armored soldiers, and staring down monsters straight from nightmare. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping moment teased is her face-off with a towering Cyclops. A scene that promises a blend of gritty realism and the larger-than-life fantasy spectacle fans have longed for. Between the splashes of blood and the clashing steel, the trailer still finds a moment to poke fun at itself. A sly nod to the impracticality of Sonja's legendary chainmail bikini, which brings a brief smile to an otherwise brutal preview. Beyond the action, there are tantalizing hints of the story that awaits. We see glimpses of Sonja squaring off against deadly foes connected to a mysterious figure named Draygan, suggesting a plot that will push her beyond personal revenge into the heart of a larger, darker conspiracy. The trailer doesn't give everything away, but it teases just enough. Sonja isn't just fighting to survive, she's fighting to end something far more sinister. The road to get here has been anything but smooth. Back in 2017, Millennium Films first announced plans to bring Red Sonja back to life, with Avi Lerner, Joe Gatta, Mark Canton, and Courtney Solomon producing, and Ashley Miller drafting the script. For a while, it seemed the project would move quickly. But in 2018, controversy erupted when director Bryan Singer, initially attached to helm the film, faced multiple accusations of sexual assault. The backlash was immediate. Millennium Films pulled the plug in early 2019, and Singer was quietly removed from the project. The film seemed lost until Joey Soloway took over both writing and directing duties, reigniting hope among fans. Yet, fate struck again. In 2022, Soloway departed, and the directorial baton passed to M.J. Bassett, whose previous work in genre television and films hinted she might finally be the one to bring Sonja's story to the screen. That same year, filming finally began in Bulgaria, and Italian actress Matilda Lutz was officially announced as the new Red Sonja. By then, the script had seen several rewrites, with the most recent credited to Tasha, best known for Netflix's Tomb Raider animated series. The stakes couldn't be higher. For decades, Red Sonja has lived as both a cult icon and a character haunted by a famously campy 1985 film starring Brigitte Nielsen. This new take looks determined to honor the raw, bloody spirit of the original comics while updating it with a modern edge, darker themes, richer characters, and action sequences that look genuinely thrilling instead of purely nostalgic. The trailer alone already has fans buzzing. The combat looks grounded yet brutal, with choreography that feels more medieval brawl than graceful dance. The monsters, particularly the massive Cyclops, hint at a true fantasy world come alive, rather than just a historical setting with swords. And at the center of it all is Lutz's Sonja, fierce, focused, and a clear force of nature, ready to define the role anew. Now, all eyes turn toward the film's release, expected in theaters across the US and UK in late 2025. After years of false starts and broken promises, fans finally have something real to hold on to, and the first trailer suggests it could be worth every minute of that long, painful wait. In a cinematic landscape often dominated by capes and cosmic battles, it's thrilling to see a return to raw sword and sorcery fantasy, led by a heroine who's as deadly as she is iconic. Red Sonja is back. And this time she looks ready to conquer.